Perfect. Okay, good. So we're recording. And so I saw there was two things on the agenda for the night. Right?
And
Did you
yes, there are two agendas. One is one was about Rank Up or Shut Up, and the other one was Accelerate, right?
Right. Yeah. All roads lead to Houston. And and so the thing is they just went up on the prices yesterday.
Yeah.
$229.
So yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, so here's the deal. This is what you want to do with your new partners, guys, because it's imperative. If that $50 ticket is still there, then make sure that they get started with that $50 ticket. In other words, allow them to buy a coach class and get their $50 ticket for this event, because the ticket is now $229. If they cannot afford the ticket, the coach class plus the ticket, they're not ready to get in position, they can just come in at a standby, whatever the case may be, then you want to let them know, just go ahead and get the ticket to the event. They can get in a standby, but get the ticket to the event, because the event is what's going to build their belief. All major decisions are made at these events. When you're plugged into this atmosphere, they're done. They're in. And they're going to want to run with this thing. So you want to make sure everybody that you talk to that's coming into your business, either they're going to come in and get a ticket for $50 if that's still available, because I don't know if their promo is still on the table. Does anybody know?
I don't know. I haven't had anyone sign up.
Okay.
I'll just wait until someone signs up.
Well, because I don't know if they didn't say it in training this past Saturday. So I'm assuming, I'm hoping that it's still available, but I don't know. But if it is not, then make sure that your new partners come in and they get to the event, because it's here in Houston. It's rare that it's here in Houston. I can remember with the last company, I think there was only one event here in Houston. That was the launch.
Yeah.
Liftoff of Organo way back when, 2009 or 2010 or something like that. So definitely get them to the event. So all roads lead to Accelerate right here, the weekend of 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if there are any more tickets available to the party, the party after the event on Sunday night. They were $100, and I thought they had a few left, but I'm not sure. Does anybody know?
So they did go up in price. They're 150 now.
150. Okay.
Right, and it shows that the CEO and the VIP still have It shows that. Yes, CEO and VIP, CEO and general admission, I think.
Really? CEO is $250.
Right. I think they might have one or two left, maybe or three, because they had 7.
Okay.
Saturday.
Okay. Now I have a CEO ticket. It's not always promised that I'll show up and go. So, it might be available on the table. I don't know yet, but
I know.
letting y'all know. I got Sunday night on after being in the meetings all day long. And I got to be in my studio, 5-something the next morning. I don't know. So, but I did get the ticket. In this case, I get the, get a little energy from somewhere. But anyway, so that's the event for what's coming up that weekend. It's going to be off the charts. I think there's a presentation that Friday night. I don't know where yet. I haven't heard of an announcement for that location as of yet.
Okay.
Have you heard anything about any location for the presentation?
No.
I was just asking today.
Okay.
Yeah, it just says I updated it in the group. The presentation was going to be on Thursday night. They moved it to Friday.
Right, and that's all I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what's the other topic?
The other topic is the Rank Up or Shut Up.
Okay.
So I believe everyone got connected. I got a text from everybody that's on my team that they got connected, and everybody had a conversation. So I wanted to find out, did everyone get in contact with each other's partner, and did y'all kind of lay out everything?
Anybody
can answer that.
On that? Yeah, that's a.
Yeah. Anyone want to say something? Linda, Ernestine.
Yeah, we hooked up. We've been on it.
Yeah, we did. We hooked up.
Okay.
Okay, good. Good.
Good. So,
anyone else on here haven't hooked up with their partner yet?
I was gonna say this is we did
partner.
we did hook up. Shed, Shedrick, Shedrick, Shedrick.
Chadwick Collins.
Yeah. So yeah, we did hook up.
Good.
Okay, good,
Talked
good.
about it all.
Okay.
So I want to hear, like, what is it like? I know when you don't know somebody, but you're going in the same direction. I like to know what that conversation was like. Wish I could be a fly on the wall. But I mean, you guys can share that. You don't have to keep it secret. Any y'all get any ideas from each other, or how was what did you get out of the first conversation? I know we're just all connecting, but what was some of the conversations out there? And I'm taking notes.
Yeah. Was there any empowerment, any encouragement, or how's it going?
Well, we talked about how we were gonna use Nia's method,
Okay.
and both of her and I had decided that, because I tried it a little bit, just not with me in it, but
Mm-hmm.
I was able to pick up 3 or 4 customers from it. So
Yeah. Hey, that's what's up. So who am I speaking with? Is Miss Ernestine?
Linda.
Oh, this is Linda. Hey, Linda. I'm sorry. How you doing? Okay.
Bye.
So share what you did, because I know Dr. Davidson is on the call, and she is in the shut up mode. In other words, she's going to be getting customers right now. So share with her what you did, so that she'll have understanding of what you guys are doing, if you don't mind.
Okay. Well, we just talked about different strategies to customers is mainly what we talked about. Because I had told Kendrick, I don't know, I'm still, getting my, I'm still concerned with getting the I decides out, but definitely, I was focusing on the customer, so I guess I'm on the shut up end.
Mm-hmm.
But we talked about the strategies that people had revealed that they were doing,
Okay.
and just to see if we could try them out as well. I know we talked about posting more. I was asking my accountability partner if she had done any live,
Mm-hmm.
which has been a good method for me. Even if they don't all contact you that same night, I've
Right.
run into them like at the grocery store, and they said, give me that link.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had something else posted, and another lady asked me last night to send me the link. So the lives kind of help you get that residue, if it's not immediate, maybe at some other point in time. And then, of course, Nia's thing of posting some really nice pictures, and then, kind of a more seductive picture of herself.
Oh, my.
That
Did you say seductive?
I mean,
Wow.
I know, right?
I would call it
More, it's more for, it's just more so the appeal.
Yeah, I got you. I knew it. I knew it was what it was. We know
Yeah,
you.
I'm blush over here.
She's talking about she's shy.
She's shy. She's shy. I hear you.
But no, they were tasteful and just nice, if you got it.
Yeah. Hey, I always say if I got it, if I had it, I'd give it. No, I wouldn't. All right, I'm being messy.
It got her a bunch of customers. So.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Hey, we.
And so, oh, go ahead. Uh-huh.
No, I'm just saying that if that's what's working, as long as it's within the guidelines of her morals, it's all.
Oh, yeah.
all that matters, So
Yeah.
So absolutely. So Dr. Davidson, I don't know if you understand, they actually did a live post. Linda did a live post, but Lania actually has been going on and posting pictures of beach fronts, or just beautiful pictures, and just asking people, would you like to be here? And then she would say, ask me how. And then they would actually respond to her through a DM, or just get in touch with her, so that she could actually give them a actual free boomerang.
Okay.
So that's what she's done. So she just copy and paste, or she'll go out to Google, look up images of something, like St. Croix or St. Thomas, or wherever the case may be, and save that picture and then send out there and post it on the Facebook and put a caption to it, and and have people to look at it, your friends and family, and you might pick up a few customers that way, which is one way. So,
I actually use my own pictures, but you can use
yeah,
pictures from the internet.
absolutely, yeah.
And I noticed I had a lady she DM'd me, and she's not even in our group. She's part of our Boomerang, and she asked me, she said, "Can I use your caption that you're using?" Because I think she saw the comments that I was getting. I said, "Sure, use it."
Mm-hmm.
And so she said she's been getting customers from it. So apparently it's been working. It may not have worked as fast as it did for me, but I don't do it like every day. I try to shock them.
Yeah, you don't want to make it, because you don't want to inundate them with it, because then they get you used to it.
Yeah, they'll start ignoring you. Exactly.
Exactly. So is this,
Can I
just posted something? Is that what it says on your posting?
Me?
Yeah, Kendrick, is this your posting or is this Lania's posting?
So the text that I just sent is the text I copied from Lania, but I might have changed it a little bit.
Okay.
And but it says, I have free travel accounts to gift. If we had a conversation about me giving you one, please let me know. If you are planning on any kind of travel, please send me your name, number, and email address so I can give you a free account with up to 35% off. Let's be clear. So you say let me clear. You want to change that, so make sure you read that. Let's be clear. There is no catch. It's free. It's great for anyone who loves to travel or would like to start. Now, at the end, you need to change it. Like she said, I had 50 last month. I ran out in a week. I have 60, so let me know ASAP.
Yeah, that's good.
So
we can't copy and paste this because it won't let me copy it.
You won't? I'll put it in the group.
Okay, put in the group. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but that's I did it.
Okay.
And I used a picture that wasn't mine. I used a picture of Maldives.
Yeah.
And I downloaded the picture from social media. It's a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
And I picked up 12 customers. And they just come in. Like, you'll get someone message you and say, hey, you still have any more of those accounts?
Yeah.
And I won't have to post that again for a while.
Yeah.
I'm going to let it sit out there and just collect customers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just,
I have a question. When you do that, are you doing it just with your friends or is it public?
Public.
No, it's public. It's
okay,
on social media, Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
thinking. Come from as long as they come in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me help Linda on the I Decide aspect of things, because this is what we have to have the mindset that if you don't get your partner, somebody else is going to get them.
Mm-hmm.
First of all.
Yes.
You cannot be fearful of a rejection. You cannot be fearful of no, I don't know, not now. I'm not ready for this. I've got more not ready at this time through my I Decides, and that's okay. What that means is they're not ready now, but they could be ready later. In fact, I had a friend, a young lady, I gave her an I Decide to, and she said, not at this time. Then she called me. She says, hey, I had to catch another call, so I wanted to hold my place. That doesn't mean that I'm not ready. She just hit that link. She just hit that response at that time.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So she's like, okay, I had to catch a call time, but I wanted to, she called me and told me this. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's talk. So there's no problem with that. So we've got to get out of our own way. Otherwise, we will never move towards the goals that we've set. So we cannot be fearful of rejection. They're not saying no to you. They're saying no to the opportunity, but not too many people are going to say no to this anyway. So here's what I want you to, I want to share something. Last night I was at the Super Bowl party. Was that last night? Sunday? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Last night I was at a Super Bowl party. Bunch of people, didn't know a lot of them. Gentleman came over, sat down with me. He's eating on his chicken wings. Chicken was everywhere.
Man, that sounds
and he's
good.
just talking and just talking. He said within 5 minutes of sitting down, he says, do y'all travel a lot? And I thought, well, hell, he's about to, excuse my language, he's about to prospect me. So I boomerang. He says, do y'all travel a lot? I'm like, oh, yeah, we love to travel. We've been here, we've been there, we don't just pay for a cruise, blah, 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 blah. And so he said, oh, yeah, well, I love to travel too, and blah, blah. So it was just a conversation about travel. It was a wide open door. And so here's the deal. I said, well, look, you know what? I just launched a travel business. I would love to give you a free account that'll save you up to 35%. Sure. Here's my information. Guys, information. I sent them the boomerang this morning. He said, thank you so much. Don't forget about me, blah, blah, blah. About 4 hours later, I said, you know what? This is why I sent him, because this is what we do. We don't do the business part of it. I said, I don't want to assume you would want to know how my partners and I get to save up to 70%. See, we build up in our minds that they're not interested.
Yeah.
So I took that away and I said, I don't want to assume that you don't want to know. So would you like to know how we do it? He says, please, I'm always open. It was just that simple. You can send that statement to customers that you believe that would look at this as an opportunity, because you've already got them as a customer. Then you can go back and say, hey, look, I don't want to assume you wouldn't want to know about this, but my partners, I save up to 70% on our travel. But because you love to travel, would you like to see a quick 15-minute interactive overview of iBoomerang? Sure. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
I am open. See, so we can't make the decision for people. We cannot make the decision because we're snatching a gift from them. The opportunity for them to do the same thing that we're doing. What if Mr. Bugs or Mr. Haynes says, I'm not going to tell y'all about it because I don't think they're going to want to do it?
And that would be so unfortunate.
Yeah, so that's being selfish. Wow. You got the opportunity. Why wouldn't they want the opportunity?
Yeah.
That makes sense. So if you put if it makes you more comfortable in saying, I don't want to assume, that's a very it's passive, but it's a very easy flow of conversation so he won't be offended that you didn't ask him last night or whatever the case would be, or it'll make you feel more comfortable when you ask the person. This is for everybody on the call. Mr. Dr. Davidson, you can use this one when you get a customer. Say, hey, look, I don't want to assume you wouldn't want to know about this business because my partners and I save up to 7%. Would you like me to send you some information on that?
Right.
Right.
That's so let's use our language. Let's not be lazy with our words, as Jared used to say, lazy with our language.
I know, lazy with language. Yeah.
Does that help?
Thank you, Tony, for that, because I've been trying to figure out, like, what do I say? So that it makes it a little bit easier because it's not. I find that you get pushback on customer accounts.
Sure.
But I'm trying to get them to understand that, hey, you could get the same discount I'm using. So I appreciate you sharing that.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was a gift from God. that was totally out of the head. So
I just took those notes.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to lose this. I mean, he was a customer. It was done. He was already my business. He's a customer. But then I'm like, this guy he says, I do online marketing. That's what he does for a living. He works from home. He's been doing it for 10 years. So I'm like, okay, if he does online marketing, he's on his computer constantly. He would appreciate a business like this. He would appreciate a business like this. So that's why I just say the words I said the way I said them, so that that way he'll understand that, hey, I didn't want to assume you didn't want to see this. I know you love traveling, so would you want to see this? So that's how that was the reasoning I had. So that's what I used. Okay, so we good.
Yeah,
I love it. And I'm glad you brought that up because I think I was talking to Ernestine I was talking to Miss Nefertiti today. Mm-hmm. And I think what you just talked about, it was me and Miss Carter on the phone. Am I right today, Miss Carter? And I was talking about how I throw in the 70%, I plant the seed. It's like I'm giving them the account and I said, wait, hold on.
Yeah. I'm
giving this to you. I need to know, would you rather say 35% or 70%?
Yeah. That's it. Because
when they say, yeah, man, I would like to save 70%. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go down a different road.
Too. Yeah.
We're going to go down a different road. Yeah. But this road, for you to get the account, you have to finish what I give you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's we have that conversation. So then you phase into it. Say, okay, I'm going to give this to you, but I'm still going to give you your account. This is just so you can see how to save up to 70%. Mm-hmm. Zip it. Don't go into it. Because if you talk, whatever you say, they're going to assume that's what it is. Mm-hmm. And we all know none of us can spit out a 15, 20-minute presentation in less than a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. That's
So
right.
the moment you give it to them, they think that's it. And there's a whole 14 minutes more that ties all that together. So mouth closed, just let them know just give them the instructions, what you're going to give them. We're shifting now. I'm going to give this to you.
Right.
It's 15 minutes long. And then you go into finish it. At the end, you got 3 choices: customer, not at this time, or join.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can even put in there, you'd be crazy to say not at this time and not get a customer account.
Yeah. Because to me, automatically they're your customer regardless.
Yeah.
In my opinion, if you got the information and they already know about the business and you already told them about it, whether they want to get started or not, you're my customer. Boom.
And the more you do it, the more confident you will become. But the less you talk about it, the more scared you're going to be of it, you know?
Yep. Yep.
Just like getting that nice fancy car and you're driving it brand new, you're going down the road, you're kind of scared to drive it. And after you've driven it for a month or 2-3 months, you're racing up and down the road, taking corners. You know what I mean? It's the same thing.
Yep. Yep.
You don't just pull out of the parking lot driving a brand new car like you've been owning it for 6 months.
Yeah.
So,
you guys want to share? Because I want to give some. Okay. So I want to give you guys some pointers from Mr. Holton Bugs. This is way back in 2017. This speaks to what you just said, getting comfortable with it. Because I'm going to talk to you about the 5 elements of rhythm.
Oh, man, this is going to be a good one.
Yes. First thing he talked about, this, I don't know what month this was. I think it was because it was right before Mr. Haynes spoke. So this was in November of 2017. And he talks about, first of all, he says, put your blinders on because distractions come into 3 forms. Put your blinders on because distractions come in 3 forms. I'm going to give you the forms that they come in. Y'all can write down a summary or a sentence to each one. Relationships can become a distraction. And I'm not just talking about your in-house relationship. This could be any type of relationship. Your health can become a distraction. We all know that. I've had more bumps and bruises lately. And then your finances can become a distraction. So put your blinders on because they're going to come after you. It only happens when you make a educated decision and you start focusing on what you want and distractions start to come your way. Things begin to happen. Okay? So the 5 elements of rhythm. It says, and once you create the rhythm, your rhythm will lead you to less effort. In other words, once you start your flow, you won't have to think about it as much because you've been doing it on a repetitive motion. You're repeating it, and it's more repetitive, so you're more comfortable. It does not get comfortable until you start to do it. You can't start talking to people about either sides unless you just start one step at a time. When you start doing 2 or 3 either sides a day, then you won't care what a person says if they say no or not at this time. To me, when you start doing anything towards your business on a daily basis is the best thing for your business because it's like a prescription. You need to do something towards your business in order to feel good. That's the way I feel. I feel good when I'm actually working my business. When I'm sitting down and going through my contacts and actually making, sending out text messages to people to remind them or to follow up and things of that nature. That feels good because I'm making an effort towards growing my business. So the first rhythm is your internal personal rhythm. Your internal personal rhythm. And that means your goals and your plans. Do your words match your looks? In other words, do your words match your looks? People buy you first before they buy your product. And you guys will probably say, well, what is our product? Our product is iBoomerang. our product is the belief in iBoomerang, the benefits of iBoomerang. What are the benefits of iBoomerang? Saving our customers 35%, our partners up to 7%. What are the other benefits of iBoomerang? Children getting fed every time we activate an account. So are you congruent? Are your words matching the way you look? Number two, well, you know what? There's not number two. There's a A there. So segment A, thinking rhythm in place. What's on your mind? Thinking rhythm. What are you thinking about? You are in control of your thoughts and control of what you say. That's the A, your thinking rhythm. Is it in place? Are you constantly thinking about your business? The B part of that, your speech rhythm. Control your words. The results of your business will follow your rhythm. The results of your business will follow your rhythm. And the C portion of that is action rhythm, showing the plan. Showing the plan. Am I going too fast?
No.
Okay, good. Number two, external rhythm. Family, spiritual rhythm. It means you'll be out of balance for a while. There will be some sacrifice. It's not comfortable. Success is not convenient. It's not comfortable, but it is on purpose. It leaves clues. Mr. Bugs and Mr. Haynes talks about all the time. They know exactly where they're going to be because they've been doing this for so long. They plan their success. So external rhythm is your family and spiritual rhythm. You will be out of balance for a little while because there is going to be some sacrifice. He says, make sure you speak the things that you want and your thoughts should be incongruent with your words. Make sure you speak the things that you want and your thoughts should be incongruent with your words. Speak about being debt-free consistently. Make sure your rhythm is right at home. This is still part of number two. And make sure that you're in rhythm with God. This is all Mr. Bug speaking right here. Number three, team rhythm. Identify the people who are following you if you're setting a good example. Kendrick says 6 minutes left.
Okay.
Identify the people who are following you if you're setting a good example. That's number three.
If we run out, I'll just log back in. Okay.
Okay.
Give me more time.
Okay, I should be done. I'm at number three. It
Okay.
says, how do you influence a person through your example? Set a vision for your team. Set a vision for your team. Number four, local rhythm. That's your team meeting, your local meeting. That's where you find your leaders when they show up at your meetings. Your team when they show up on these calls. This is your team meeting. Local meetings, that's the one that's here in Houston. Going to your corporate meetings, that's the one that's going to be here on the 21st. That's your local rhythm. And then your global rhythm are the three zones. White zone, the blue zone, and the gold zone. Mrs. Carter sent me her Sunday night, I think it was Sunday night. She says, I'm focusing on the zones this whole month. I said, go get it. That was her goal. I'm focused. What does that mean? That means from the 1st through the 10th, we're what? We're exposing, right? The 11th through the 20th, we're actually sponsoring. That's the blue zone. Then in the gold zone, we're going for the volume. We're actually trying to pull as much volume as we can. We're going to help the people that we sponsored in the blue zone to go out and get themselves qualified to gain more volume. So that's 5, global rhythm. Okay? So getting into that rhythm will also build your momentum. Staying plugged in, staying focused, making your words congruent. Not giving ourselves excuses because we're so easy to buy our own excuses. So that's why I wanted to make sure we understand how to send out that I decide, how to send even if it's just a Facebook presentation, a Facebook Live presentation. You can just let people know, hey, I don't want to assume that you don't want to see this business. Guys, I'm going to wear that statement out. I'm going to wear that statement out. Yep. I'm going to wear it out. Because we assume too much and we take people out of the scenario. And there are people out there looking for an opportunity like this. That make sense?
Yes.
Yep.
Good. Any questions, Sister Pat?
I have one question about the recording. How can we listen to the recordings?
From tonight?
Tonight and the first one we did on Rank Up, Shut Up.
I think I could put the recording on WhatsApp. If not, I could just email it to y'all. So who wants it?
Mm-hmm.
Just text me whoever wants the recording.
Okay.
Okay.
And you can upload it to Venmo. Oh, Miss Carter's got something.
Okay.
We're
Go ahead,
listening.
Miss Carter.
No.
Okay.
So I just read that recording. Yeah. And Vicky as well.
Say it again.
Recording. We would like Vicky and I would also like the recording.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. No problem.
It's Latanya, you seem like what you basically explained to us was creating a work-life balance.
Mm-hmm.
And great information.
Oh, well, I'm happy to be able to serve. I mean, we get this information. We've been taking notes for about 12, 15 years lately. I got so many of these journals. I just wanted to go look at my bookshelf, and I'm like, oh my God, which one will I pull from tonight? And because I've got so many to look at, and I just opened up this journal sitting on the shelf by itself, and I just opened up and I said, boom, Mr. Bugs. Oh yeah, that'll work. And then Kendrick says something about doing things repetitive, and so it was perfect. It's confirmation. We need to talk about the rhythm, and it's going to be uncomfortable for a while because it's so unusual. This is not a norm. What we're doing,
right.
So when you're not in your comfort zone, then commend yourself because it means you're growing. You're actually growing.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so, I don't want to keep y'all, but I know because we're less than a minute. But anybody else got anything they want to share before we get off for the call? I sure appreciate y'all taking time out your schedule to jump on tonight. Is anybody getting information from these Monday night trainings? Because
yes.
We'll
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Good.
So you guys are good with this. Y'all like this?
Yes.
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 Excellent. Well, we're going to keep pressing, and we're going to keep inviting our partners onto the call. Ricky, thank you for jumping on. I see you in the car.
Yeah, I'm at dinner. I had dinner plans, so I was like, let me leave the table really quickly. So I do apologize for being late, but
it's okay. I recorded, so we appreciate you taking time out as well. But
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
we'll continue doing this on Monday nights, guys, and like I said, Saturday morning's coming. The conference is gonna be here soon, so let's march our way up to the conference, and as much as we can, stay accountable. Let's do the Rank Up and Shut Up. Keep doing.
Mm-hmm.
We will not assume anybody does not want to know about this business, so we're going to use that language so you can actually get those decides out there. That makes sense?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Any other questions before we get shut off?
I know, right? We got 1 minute.
Yeah, we good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm good.
Okay. Well, I love y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Feel about that?
Awesome. Thank you guys. Have a blessed evening.
Okay. Have a great night.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. Thank you
my
again.